Whatever you decide to do to build your business, whatever you're attracted to, however you want to do it, is your choice, but you must do it. So when we talk about raving fans, the reason that this is so important in my mind is because there is a quick way to build business and there is a slower, more methodical way to build business. All right. And many of us, the raving fans concept and the consumer experience concept is a little bit daunting because it can take a little while for you to build your tribe of raving fans. So this is not to say that even if you're not a patient person that you are okay with building your business slow, you can still do things to get deals right now, right? You can still do things. You can get on social media, you can call internet leads, you can do different things to get business right now. But if you think about the long game, how many of you have read The Infinite Game by Simon Sinek? Simon Sinek talks about playing the long game, right? We must do things right now today to get business, but then there's the long game. And the long game is what this book is talking about. It is a book around creating raving fans. So let me just go through a couple of things. I was listening to a couple of podcasts on raving fans, and he gave a definition. I love it. So here's the definition of raving. Here's the definition of raving. When you rave about someone, it's to write or talk about someone in an excited or enthusiastic way. To write or talk about someone in an excited or enthusiastic way. That's raving about someone. Then you have fan. And that is, a fan is a person who has a strong interest or admiration. I love that word, admiration for a particular person or thing. So then I asked myself this question. Based on that definition, how many raving fans do I have? And can I write them down? Do I know who they are? Because let me tell you this, guys, when you have a raving fan that raves about you and they are enthusiastically saying your name in admiration and telling everyone about you, you have won the game. You have won the game of the referral business at its infinite level. You know, we talk about all the time, you know, the hustle is real and the hustle in real estate and the hustle and the hustle and the hustle. And the hustle is real. I mean, it is real because we're working with a lot of buyers right now and we're writing many offers to get one to stick. And we're doing a lot of things in this market today that we don't have to do when the market is a little bit slower. And yet, when the market is a little bit slower, things a little bit different, we're working the same, but we're just working different, right? We're working the same, we're just working different. So when you think about the long game of your business and you plan to be in this business for 10 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, what does the long game look like for you? Is it hustling the way you're hustling now? Or is it working smarter, not harder? Which do you want? Number 2, Dovile says number 2. I want to see in the chat box what you think. Is it hustling like you are today, or is it working smarter, not harder? Okay. So if it's number 2, smarter, not harder, then the question becomes, what must you change? What must you change or do differently today? What's the one thing such that by doing it every single day over time will create for you a different way of getting business later that's smarter, not harder. So here's the question I ask agents. When I sit down, and I'm going to be honest with you, when it comes to brand new agents, I sit down with a brand new agent and I'll say, okay, what are the 3 ways that you love to connect with people? Text messaging, social media, events, what is it? What's your top 3 ways of connecting with people? What do you like? Right? But when I sit down with agents who've been in the business for a little while and I look back at their business over the last year, I say, where has your business come from? And tell me, take yourself off mute. Tell me, or if you've been in business 10 years, where's the majority of your business come from? Take yourself off mute and tell me, what do you think that answer is? Or put it in the chat box. What is it? Where does
Past clients.
Who said that?
Zach.
Zach, what did you say? Say it again.
Past clients.
Past clients. Referrals. Past clients. I had someone say Facebook and social media. Excuse me. Most of the time what I hear is referrals. Referrals from past clients and customers, or from people that you know. I sat down with Hannah Goldstein the other day, and she's closed around 6 homes. And when I asked her where did they come from, the vast majority of them came from people that she knows. Right? Okay. So one of the things that came up in Raving Fans is that when he would ask people that question, they would say repeat customers or they would say referrals, but yet they were spending $20,000 a month on marketing that was giving them a 0 return on their investment. Now, you may not be spending a lot of money on marketing, okay? Because we do have social media these days. We have free time, right? Or free advertising. And yet, if you were to put a dollar value on your time per hour, and you were to track your time all day long, and you were to look and say, okay, I'm spending an hour a day on my referral business, and I'm spending 7 hours a day on the creation of new business, whatever it is. What does that cost to you? Right? What does that cost? And where I'm going with this is that if we were to take the time that we spend on the creation of new business and take that dollar per hour and we were to put it towards creation of Raving Fans through gifts, love, and exceeding their expectations and surprising and delighting them, and our business became come list me calls rather than constant reach out, how might your day look? How might your business look different? What would be different about that? And is that something you desire? Is that something you desire? Right? Now, maybe you don't. Maybe you're just like, Becky, guess what? I like coming in every day and I like cold calling. I like drumming up new business. I love the hunt. That's who I am. And if that's who you are, awesome, because that's the way you create business. And yet for many real estate agents that get into this business, they have call reluctance. They're not comfortable making those calls. They're not comfortable in doing that. And what I'm here to tell you is there is a different way to build real estate business. There's all kinds of different ways to build a real estate business, right? And so what Raving Fans is saying is he's saying, look, if you were to create 20 Raving Fans. So let me ask you this. Yesterday I asked you, could you write down 20 people in your database that are raving, rabid fans for you? Like literally, they are this definition. They write or talk about you in an excited, enthusiastic way, and they are a person who has a strong admiration for you. So strong that they write or talk about you in an excited way. How many of you were able to write down 20 names? Me either. I got to like 9. I did this exercise. And I think if we all sit down and do this exercise, we'll get to about 9 or 10. So what if you had 20? And those 20 people gave you 2 closed referrals every single year. That's 40 deals. And what if you migrated your marketing a little bit to be more of a listing agent and they bubble up listings for you? How many would like new listings? Am I the only one who wants listings? Am I the only one? Okay. Because listings are what? Say it. It starts with an L. Leverage. Listings are leverage.